Okay, so let's start with instrument tone. Instrument tone is really, when I talk about it, I'm referring to the sound out of your instrument. So, like maybe you have a dark instrument tone, maybe you have a fuzzy instrument tone, maybe you have a bright tone, maybe you have, um, you know, if I could pick a color, you have a red color or an orange color, and I think that just kind of goes with warm and versus cool. So, tone colors is something that we get into more with Virtual Woodwind Academy. So I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. It'll take an hour. But the tone is really just about achieving a beautiful sound. So you play your instrument. I'm just going to play an F. Great. Instrument tone, because I played a tone, and my tone of the note I played, I think sounds good. Cool. So intonation is the pitch that the tone is at. More specifically, if it's sharp or flat. So the pitch I played just there was F, but I can change the F. I could change the intonation of it by bringing it higher, or I could bring it lower. So for example, did you hear how that got higher? You can kind of bring it up and down. And side note, I'm just doing that as a demonstration. I'm rolling in and out. You should not do that to tune an ensemble. There are much better ways. The problem with rolling in is that it affects your instrument tone. So I'm actually thinking maybe we should do another live video about that. So let me know if you guys are interested in knowing about rolling in and out and how that affects your tone. Anyway, so that's intonation. And the reason that practicing intonation is helpful is, well, multiple reasons. One reason would be so that you can play in tune in band. If you're playing high notes versus low notes, everything is sounding like everyone else's. Some people find that like they're sticking out a little too much, or like they're out of tune. Have you ever felt that? Like you're out of tune in band and you're just like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. There could be a lot of stuff going on. But the intonation is really just how your pitch matches up with the other person's pitch. So that's one thing. The other thing is when you're playing a piece of music, you want to keep the intonation similar throughout. So I'm going to play a little excerpt. What is this? The Dance of the Blessed Spirits. So just listen to, I'm going to play a phrase with good intonation, and then I'm going to play a phrase with intonation that is kind of touch and go. So here's the one that's in tune. Okay, so pretty good. Now, I played a lot of long notes there. I'm going to have it go out of tune. I want to see if you can hear the difference. Can you hear the difference? So that was happening because I was slowing down my air purposefully. But that is intonation. So please let me know if you have any more questions about that. I definitely want to make sure that you guys understand the difference, at least in terms of how Anna and I are going to talk about it. Yeah, and that's it. This was just a quick live video. If you guys have any more questions, I'm just going to stay on and play a little bit more because I need to practice today. I'm going to just do that in case you guys have questions, and then I will wrap it up. forgot the rest of it. I was finishing the Gluck. But anyway, memorizing music is a whole other discussion. Okay, well, I don't see any more questions, but if you guys think of any, go ahead and ask away. We are all ears, and I hope you have a great Friday.